Welcome everyone on Cook India Cook channel. Today we are making bao buns, and the buns in this recipe are not baked, they are steamed. I have made a separate video for the filling of glazed tofu and cottage cheese and pickled vegetable, the link of which I will give in the description box below. You can check. Ingredients needed for making buns can be seen onto the screen. 2 cups or 250 grams of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of instant yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1/3 cup or 70 ml of warm milk, half cup or 110 ml of warm water, 2 tablespoons of butter. Now we will activate our yeast. For that I am adding warm water to the warm milk. The temperature of milk and water should be between 105 to 120 degrees. Then add sugar and yeast and mix it really well. I am using instant yeast. You can use fresh yeast or dry yeast, but the quantity of fresh yeast should be double of this. Now let it cover and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. While yeast is blooming, we will shift all-purpose flour, salt and baking powder. Shifting gives us 2 benefits. 1. It mixes all the ingredients really well. 2. It incorporates air into the ingredients, which results into airy, fluffy and spongy end result. Now the yeast mixture has been sitting for 5 minutes and you can see this mixture has become frothy, meaning yeast has been activated. So we will add this to our dry ingredient mixture and knead the dough. If your yeast mixture does not bloom or does not become bubbly or frothy like so, then your yeast is not working, meaning cannot be used for the recipe. Now I am adding 1 tablespoon of butter to the dough. You can use oil or clarified butter or ghee as per your preference. Now knead the dough for at least 10 to 15 minutes to develop the gluten. Developing gluten helps in making our buns really soft, fluffy and light. So this is very important step and you should not skip this step. When we will finish kneading the dough for 10 to 15 minutes, we will cover it and let it rise till it becomes double in the volume. How much time it will take to ferment the dough depends on various factors such as types of yeast used or room temperature. My dough has taken 1 hour to rise double in the volume. Now apply some butter onto the dough and onto the bowl to avoid forming the crust and cover it and sit to rise it double in the volume. Dough has become double in the size. It took more than an hour for doing so. Now we will punch the dough so that it will release the gases. Now we will knead the dough a bit, not much, otherwise our buns will be hard. Then we will divide the dough into 2 parts. Then make a ball out of the dough. Sprinkle some flour onto the working surface, onto your rolling pin or onto the bowl. Then roll it gently. The thickness of it should be about ½ inch. Now we need to cut it. We can cut it with the help of ring mold or a lid or glass or a bowl. I am using a bowl. The diameter should be between 3.5 and 4. Now we will apply oil with the help of a brush. You can use cooking spray oil for the same. After that, we will fold it the way it is shown in the video. Now, with the help of rolling pin, we will press it slightly or we will roll it a bit. We have to apply very little pressure while rolling and pressing. Then we will place it onto a parchment paper. In the same way, we will prepare buns from rest of the dough. With the dough, we will be able to make 14 to 15 buns. Then cover it and let it sit for second fermentation for half an hour. We are going to steam buns into bamboo steamer and chokla maker. You can steam in idli cooker too. Buns is proofing for 25 minutes. So we will start boiling water in a wok for bamboo steamer and into chokla maker. Now carefully place the buns into bamboo steamer as well as into steamer plate of chokla maker. Before placing your buns into steamer plate of chokla maker, you have to grease it. Otherwise, it will stick. I have placed all the buns into bamboo steamer and steamer plate. I have put a ring into a wok. Now very carefully I am placing bamboo steamer onto the ring. Similarly, I am placing steamer plate into chokla maker. Cover it. We have to steam the buns onto high flame for 12 to 15 minutes. Now the buns are steaming for 30 minutes and they have steamed properly. Can you see that sponge in the bun? Meaning they are very light and fluffy and spongy. Happy cooking!